What's up, YouTube, man? 913 Boxer in the motherfucking building, man. Oh man, I see the homie Mark is already in here waiting on me, man. What's up with you, Mark? Um, I have a question for the YouTube land out there, all the people in YouTube or whatever, bro. Um, is the turkey Alalshikh, is he really good for boxing? And let me explain my position. I can remember back in the day, I'm an old school boxing fan. I can remember back in the day, it was a young promoter who came to the game, and the young promoter came with a splash, and he had deep pockets, and he was making fights that everybody wanted to see. That promoter was named Don King. He had extravaganzas. He had Ali and Zaire. He had all this shit. Had fucking James Brown, the Pointer Sisters, all these groups and stuff. His shows was amazing. It was like live concerts slash boxing matches. And then after his time was up, we had another promoter that came on the scene with deep pockets. And fighters was getting paid even more than they did under the Don King era. And his name was Al Heyman. Salute, 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 salute. My brother Slick. And his pockets was even deeper than Al Heyman's. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman came in with his pocket. My bad, I lost my train of thought. But Al Heyman came in with deep pockets, and all the fighters rushed to PBC. All the fighters love PBC. You know what I'm saying? But absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I'm not sure because I've seen this before in boxing. Is this a thing where eventually, like, the Sheik is gonna go nuts because he's got his hands in Golden Boy now, Top Rank. He got his hands in all these promoters. He's got a hand on everything. It's a good thing, bro. We get to see the fights that we get want to see, bro. That's a beautiful thing that we see the fights that we want to see. But at what cost? That's the question that I want to ask tonight. You know what I'm saying? At what cost? See, I can remember a time where we was watching PBC and we seen all these fights. We seen Thurman versus Porter. We seen Thurman versus Garcia. We seen all these fights, but we never got at as time progressed, whatever. We never got to see what we really wanted to see, and they started being cocky. Oh, we gonna shut these guys out. If they not with us, we're gonna shut these guys out. Oh, Top Rank, you not with us. Everything is gonna be in house. And I'm just want to ask the question, y'all. Do y'all think that absolute power corrupts absolutely? Slick, what you think, bro? Let me check you out. Let me check you out. Oh, my brother's stepping up to the motherfucking plate. Uh, Coming to the stage, my brother from another man, Slick motherfucking 50 is in the building. What's up with
What's
you, bro?
good, Brody? Nothing, man. Love the subject. Love how you broke that down. Hey, man.
What you think, man?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head, but the thing is, man, as it progressed, it gets worse and worse, right? So, like I said, Don King had that money. He did what he did. Al had his hand in everybody pot. You know what I'm saying? For a syndication. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Burn through everybody's money. Now he at Amazon. Don't they not gonna give him no money? He's hanging by the thread. Now we at Turki Alalshikh. I think Turkey is good for boxing at the moment because he playing a hand of poker. We don't know what's in his hand, bro. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know which way he gonna play it. We do know he going for world domination.
Yeah, boy.
I do know that He's trying to get a foothold so when shit do start to crumble, you still gonna end up having to mess with him, meaning that I think he's trying to create a dependency.
Mm-hmm.
So for is like he's messing with everybody's boxers, everyone. So at the end of the day, if at some point the money is gonna start to dwindle down. It's not gonna be these gigantic paydays for everyone. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Oprah. You get one, you get one. No, fuck all that. At some point, when like we know Deontay got 20 million for losing. At some point, that 20 million gonna go down to 10. It's gonna go down to 5.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be basically a top ranked promoter, a regular promoter, and but he gonna be worldwide. You see what I'm saying? And once
Mm-hmm.
you get worldwide, it's gonna be hard to get him out the foothold. You get what
Yep.
I'm saying? Because
You know,
now he done shook hands with everybody. He know everybody, and his word is bond.
you know what, bro? When you got your hands in 4 different cookie jars, look at it like this, bro. And this is what scares me. When you dig in a cookie jar and they just put the cookies in, they fresh. Every cookie is perfectly round. Everything looks immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you start digging your hands in the cookie jar, by the time you finish with the cookie jar, it ain't nothing but fucking crumbs. And it ain't everything's like, what the fuck was that's what we seeing with PBC.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is what kind of scares me though. What is his plan? I want to know his objective. Is his objective just for utter world domination? Or is it to straighten up boxing?
Well, you know, I've been playing detective. You know, I'm a rabbit hole cat. You can't give me an assignment and I can't see it through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, just to give a little timeline, when Turkey first came, it was Riyadh season. Riyadh season was supposed to take place from December to I believe March, right? And that's when they
Mm-hmm.
were supposed to bring all the entertainment. That's what was the first word of it. During Riyadh season, we want to have. That's how he's quoted it.
Yep.
During Riyadh season, we want to have the greatest entertainment over here in Saudi Arabia. La 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 la. Right. Well, that was December 23rd. Biggest heavyweight card we had in I don't know how long. Right.
Mm-hmm.
After that, once it re-aired, it said the zone on the thumbnail for people who have the zone know what I'm talking about. If it's a Salida promotion and you go to the zone to rewatch that, right under the thumbnail it's gonna say Salida Promotions.
Yep.
And so on and so forth. Well, about a couple months later after that, that next card he threw over there, it didn't say the zone no more. It said Riyadh season.
Yep.
So it made me very curious. I said, why it say Riyadh season, bro? Why does it say Riyadh season? It don't make sense, right? I thought Riyadh season was an event that go from December to March. You know what I'm saying? So as time went on, he threw another card. It kept saying Riyadh season, Riyadh season. I said, this dude about to be a promoter. Lo and behold, I forget the people name, the IPF or whatever. We know he has the Princess money, but it's another fund. They hired him to back him. During this course of that, I'm noticing WWE is over there more than Veterans Day. Guess who's bringing them over there? He is.
Yep.
So now he rubbing hand with the WWE.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
I'm noticing UFC over there more. That went under the radar. A lot of people didn't know. UFC already had about 2 shows over there coming from him. Now
Big
we fast forward,
bank,
huh?
bro. Big bank take little bank, bro.
Right. Now we fast forward. It was a fight he wanted to make happen. I forgot, but he was mad because of the sanctioning bodies was blocking it. They kept stripping. Who it was? I think Charlo got stripped. Somebody got stripped, and it messed the fight up that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm tired of this. Something this is on the top of my list. This is how he said on the top of my list to correct this in boxing."
Mm.
I said, "Damn, who this dude think he is?" Right.
Yep.
So guess what? He has succeeded. He can't be blocked by sanctioning body because now they're promoting him on their website, their own respectable websites. You look up in the corner, it says Riyadh season.
Yep.
So now he has the sanctioning bodies. Now, I know this card August 3rd should be in Vegas. Everybody know this should be in Vegas. This is one of the biggest cards we had in decades. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He done spent all this money, bro. People trying to count this man dollars. He got too much for you to count. All right. He about to give away a free car.
He's got a wealth of a small country behind him, bro.
Beyond, I think it's shit. It's a continent, nigga. You for real. I mean, this dude got Eminem finna do a full set. He had all these. He gave 3 fights away. You know how much it cost to fucking pay LA to get that fucking pier?
Boy,
And he
I'm,
done had it 2 days in a row, 3 days,
yeah,
three days. The Chinese theater. He made a big event. Everything had order. I don't know if y'all saw the press conference today, but it had order. It wasn't like it was. We'll get to that. But anyway, moving along, right? So it's in LA. So I'm like, damn, where you gonna go in LA with this shit? He goes to BMO, the stadium, soccer stadium. Makes sense because you know they big on football anyways, and they like outside stadiums. You feel me?
mm-hmm,
Which was cool, but that I don't think that even though I thought that, I said that ain't the real reason. Vegas blocking his ass because he's doing too much, right? He
mm-hmm,
upset in the apple cart. So he didn't give a damn. Got BMO. Let me show these guys how to do this shit. This is his mind of thinking, right? But guess
mm-hmm.
what? This man done found. Remember, I tell you, my daddy always told me, every house got two doors and got windows. You can find your way in. The upcoming UFC bout that's gonna be at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Guess who put the funds up for that motherfucker and promoting it?
He's got his claw into everything. Combat sports, bro.
Yep, he done found his way. No, where's the Sphere at?
In Vegas.
Thank you. He done found his way in.
Yep.
You not because now he cool. Because guess what? The people who own the casinos don't own the Sphere. They don't own it. So guess what? If he want to throw a boxing match in there now, guess what he can do? Now you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he don't need T-Mobile where Bob can block you. MGM Grand where he can call Tony and block you.
You know what, bro? It reminds me of, and I'm a comic book buff, but you've seen The Dark Knight, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay. It reminds me of that part where Alfred said, "Hey, man, y'all squares and you squares the city to the point that they had to run to a man that they didn't know, they didn't trust, the Joker,
Yep. That's my
and
nigga.
he's even more volatile than the last one." And that's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. You squares and you squares and you squares. We went years. We went 5, 6 years begging for Pacquiao Mayweather. We
Mm-hmm.
begged for Spence Crawford. We begged for Wilder Joshua. We begged for all these fights. And so now what the boxing promoters did was they squares us to the point that we're turning to a man that we don't know and we don't trust. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's a bad thing for boxing. If he's gonna do right by fighters and by the sport, bless his heart, bro. And I mean that truly. But if he's not, if he's on some bullshit, if he's gonna be a upgraded version of an Al Heyman, nigga, watch out.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Gotta put a little pushback on the analogy of Joker. You know, that's my favorite guy.
Yeah,
He wasn't a bad guy. See, what happened was the message was this. So many bad men went against each other that they tore each other out the frame and it just wasn't working, right?
mm-hmm.
So we had to go to the next best thing. A good man. A good man know how to handle shit. Not a great man. A good man. He didn't care about the money. He didn't care about the drugs. He didn't care about nothing. He wanted to make a point. You see what I'm saying? A
And when he got
point.
the money, he burnt it.
He burnt it. And what
Yep.
is that Turkey doing? Burning it. And
Yep.
Turkey making a what? A big fucking point that it don't take all that what y'all doing to make this sport great again. It don't take all that. But on the flip side, see, there's a thin line between insanity and a genius. All right?
Yep.
What did Joker say in that movie? He said, it's amazing. 10 gangbangers get killed, don't nobody care. I killed one little old mayor and the whole world go crazy.
Yep. It's
You
a
hear
thin
me?
line between being brave and a motherfucking fool.
Yeah. So, and what did he say? Go ahead. He put the gun in his head, said, go ahead. Shoot. Add a little anarchy in your life. See, you don't know when that motherfucker seemed like Superman and then he mess around and flip on your ass. You see what I'm saying? Because he might have a trait of Bruce Wayne in him, bro. Bruce Wayne. Now, Batman's my favorite character of all time. Because he's an asshole. And I can relate. All right. I don't know if you ever saw that Justice League on HBO
Yeah.
where they had fucked up and they had to turn themselves in. Did you see that?
Nah, I ain't see that shit.
Oh shit. You gotta see it. And it just make quick, we don't get on it. But Batman in the Batwing, right? He rolling. AK
Yeah.
said, Bruce, all the Superman said all the founding members are gonna turn themselves in until this situation gets resolved. He said, and Batman just looking forward like this, and he turned and said, "You said what?" He said, "Yeah, you gotta turn yourself in." No, I don't. Y'all turn yourself in.
And
Batman,
that's
well,
what I'm
he,
saying though.
he wasn't going for it. You see what I'm
Bro,
saying?
that's what I'm saying though, man. Like everybody not going.
Yeah,
I want to know which promoter is gonna be the one to be like, nigga, I'm not going.
yeah,
Man, that you
yeah.
work your program over there with them other dudes, man, but I'm right here doing my shit.
Or or he already got top rank. He got Golden Boy. You see, this is what I think. I think Al is testing the waters. Okay, let's see
Mm-hmm.
how it go on August 3rd. See if it's really gonna pan out. All right. If it does, he gets PBC. You might say it's all sold up, right? Because
Yeah.
he got the zone. That means he got Salida. That means he got Ludabella. That means he got everybody, right? I'm waiting to see after if everybody join forces, who gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna be brave enough to speak up truth when the shit goes sour.
Yeah.
That's
Because
who I want to know who gonna do it.
the raw dog style of boxing that he's got, I could see how it could be potential anarchy. And let me explain how. If I have a fighter like Abdullah Mason,
Mhm.
ain't got that many fights, but he's just wrecking shit with the competition. And then the Sheik feels like, yeah, I think he can beat Tank. And he
Right,
adds that pressure, and then puts him against Tank. You know what I mean? Are you going to have a way out of that?
right.
Not morally the right thing to do if you know boxing and how fighters are moved.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of times, man, these promoters can apply pressure and make fighters do shit that they wouldn't necessarily want to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing is this though: is it going to be a thing like that? Because absolute power corrupts absolutely. And
Facts.
like I said, I'm not saying he's on bullshit. I appreciate the fact that he's throwing a whole bunch of fights our way that I want to see. So don't get it twisted. Everybody in YouTube land, everybody in the chat, everybody in the playback game, you know what I'm saying? Look, I have no problem with what he's doing right now. Fights that I've been wanting to see, a lot of fantasy fights, like, how about this guy? He's making these fights. But at the end of the day, yeah, bro. After that's all wore out, man, all the round, beautiful cookies with all the chocolate chips is at the top of the cookie jar. When you
Uh,
put your hand in the cookie jar after so many times, you start getting nothing but crumbs. And I'm just saying, what's he gonna do once we start getting crumbs?
Let me put this in there. I want to say this to make it clear. Nobody shit no Turkey Alalshikh. I understand this vision. But all we saying he might be a little over his head. Now, he could pan out and end up becoming a villain because usually, like you say, you're a comic book nerd, right?
Yeah.
The major villains never want to be a villain. Something always happened. They was picked on, abused, made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Something flipped them. And it could be that point where that pressure from boxers, because you hand out so much money, and you got these upcoming boxers that want that same amount of money, and you got to have these type of conversations to the point where, you know, you got to be stern with them. You might not want to, but you're gonna become that villain. You get what I'm saying? At least
Yep.
in their eyes. You know what I mean? But can he be that respectable villain? Right? That respectable leader was like, he an asshole, but dude, right though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You know
can
what I
he
mean?
be that? Meaning, perfect example, Jake Paul, right? I don't care for Jake Paul as a boxer, but I respect what he's doing. He's sacrificing himself, and if you notice, he gets his fighters paid.
Yep.
He's been taking his money that he's been making and giving it to his fighters as bonuses and shit.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. I actually admire that. That's the guy that really wants his promotional concept to grow. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's
Yep.
willing to be the clown to make these dollars. So when he step out, He got Amanda Serrano that can headline, Shadeja Green. See what I'm saying? And salutes. Let me say this while I'm on here, and I'm gonna say it on my other channels. Salutes to Jake Paul, bro. Matter of fact, I'll wait. I'll wait for that.
Man, fuck Jake, man.
No. I'm gonna
Fuck
say
Jake
it.
from state.
No. I got to. I have to. But it's gonna come up in the later on. But can't he be? Is he willing to put his name on the line without blame? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't hear Jake Paul blaming nobody else. You know what I'm saying? He eat everything up coming his fucking way. You see what I'm saying? For his ridicule, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Form
But
looking ass.
yeah, but when you hear Amanda Serrano was the first $1 million woman to get paid, making millions, headlining motherfucking pay-per-views, you know what I mean? Fighting in Puerto Rico, shit that nobody else was putting women in them situations. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he getting these people paid. They're leaving him and becoming millionaires. That's all motherfuckers want somebody to be able to ride with. Like what would we say? To be a boss, I want to make bosses, nigga. I don't want employees. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He making bosses over there, bro.
Yeah.
Madison Serrano under his banner made history. First one to fight 12 rounds, 3 minutes.
Or better yet, man, I don't want to be a baller, nigga. I want to be a coach.
There you go. Exactly. So like I said, I can't stand him as a boxer, but I like the mission and he's actually doing it. Can Turkey stay on track with his vision as such as the Jake Paul? Granted, what Turkey doing is way bigger,
Yeah.
right? But the point is still there. Will Turkey be able to withstand the backlash? Because it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Is he gonna bail out on everybody, or is he gonna try to keep the ball rolling? Is all I'm saying.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What do you think the end game is, or do you think this is what it is?
This is their way. Okay, this is where I think the problem really gonna hit. This is their way in. See, people don't understand. You got e-commerce, right? You know, economy and all that shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is their way. See, they've been halted a lot of times dealing with our government trying to find a way in, make dollars, right? Because they make money, take it over there, resources, this, that, and there. Now you done found the way in. This is the way to funnel all other shit. Next thing you know, you're gonna have Turkey Alalshikh grocery stores and Turkey Alalshikh. You're gonna have big ass monopoly, bro. And the government gonna like, what is you doing, bro? You see what I'm saying? It's that type of way. And then this climate with terrorism, things like that. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
don't disrespect. Not saying he's a terrorist or none of that. But he's from over that way. You get what I'm saying? And now I know that's how the government like, okay, what is he doing? How many times people that came over? Well, Bin Laden was a fucking CIA agent, bro. Where was he
Yeah.
sending his money? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for anybody try to take that like I'm slandering somebody, I'm not. That's just how the government gonna look at him. You know what I mean? He gonna get up to this bracket. They already know he rich, but when you start upsetting what they got going on over here for is how they feel like they got control of the people, and you doing this and making too many millionaires and billionaires and yeah, they gonna look into you.
And you know what's so crazy, man? You know, all that shit, like, kind of like, I'm digging how he's like upsetting the apple cart. I'm digging how, you know, how we get all these fights. Now, I mean, no shade, bro. This is just a mirror. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm digging the work he's doing. I'm really feeling it. The fights that we getting, the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you got a fighter that's been blackballed like Terrence Crawford, and he can find work with him. Guys like Andy Ruiz, who ain't fought since um shit the prehistoric ages. He ain't fought. He's getting fights. So I'm glad to see what he's doing, but at the same time, I gotta know the end game. It's something to it. Nobody gives nothing for free. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And anybody out there who's ever been in jail, you know not to take the zoos and whams off the
right,
head, bro. Like fuck that.
right. But
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no, it's first step to world domination for him. If he succeeds, then you go further with the plan. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. To implement other things, just like millionaires and billionaires do it all the time. They'll pay a group of nerds to make this. Hey, I got this idea. Do this app. Hey, I got this other idea. Do this app, and they'll make like 10 apps. Only one gonna be successful. You see what I'm saying? And when that app becomes successful and it's worth XYZ amount of dollars, they sell it. You see what I'm saying? And go on to the next venture. Or they keep it and take that money and seed it to the next thing. You get what
And
I'm
if
saying?
one door opens the other, one project
Yeah.
finances the other.
Yeah.
You
So
know what I
that's
mean?
why that's why I
Yeah.
really think it is. But, he's doing a damn good job at selling his idea. And this is the part I will say, because he's adding order. I've been saying this for the last since I started my boxing channel, bro. I have been saying I wish that somebody come in, like, boxing is the Wild Wild West. They're not associated, so they don't have to listen to nobody. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? UFC used to be that way, but then they got associated by the government, so they have to have weight classes and so on and so forth now. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And better business practices. Whereas Top Rank, nigga, everybody outsourced. They freelancers for real. You get what I'm saying? I
Yep.
don't have to. I don't have to, man. I'm an independent business, and I just signed him for a couple fights to do a job. And he ain't even real. He ain't even a real employee. You get what I'm saying? I
Yep.
ain't gotta give you no health care. I ain't gotta give you none of that shit, right? So, and that's the reason why you wasn't getting top ranked fighters fighting. We wasn't getting the fights we wanted because they didn't have to. And then they would make us beg and beg and beg for the shit, and it didn't matter. And we were just satisfied whenever we got it. At least we got it, type shit. Well, he's giving it to us when we want it, or not all the time we want it, but in a timely fashion. But at the same time, he's bringing order to the chaos. He got all these boys playing ball. You just heard last Thursday, uh, Golden Boy was
Hey,
De La Hoya.
Mr.
Ain't nobody,
Claw.
yeah, Mr. Clapback Thursday ass. But he gonna say, ain't nobody gave me an offer. Ain't nobody trying to do no. Ain't nobody buying Golden Boy. Very next day, what happened?
It wasn't even that. It was that Friday when he was like, "We proud to announce."
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, this is what he doing, and it's great. He added order. If you watch the press conference today, that was the cleanest press conference I've ever seen. It wasn't because it was at the Chinese movie theater. What it was, how he set it up, bro. He had the first three fights come up there. They got done, take y'all ass on, took a break. Next three fights came up. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the main event
That
up there. It was
is
clean.
on one, bro. He's rubbing elbows with so many guys, man. If you bring, you know what I'm saying, shit over tens of millions to somebody's city, you know what I mean? When you leave that city, the revenue is up, and guess what, bro? You're gonna have allies.
Oh, he made one today.
Oh
You
yeah,
saw the president of the California Boxing Commission was up there, right?
yeah.
Oh, he
But the
said this we gonna show y'all why this is the boxing. What you say? Go the boxing state or something. That let you know right there. He already looking forward to having other fights there from him
who
from
knows?
Turkey.
California may be like, yeah, bro, we gonna be the new Vegas. Who knows?
Yeah, and see now you feel me. See what I'm saying? You hear me knocking, nigga? Let me in, nigga.
Yeah, who knows? You
You
know what
see
I'm
what I'm saying? This dude bringing money like that, and look, he could be down there talking to real estate developers as we speak.
Yeah, because that employs your city, man. When you have those major events, that's literally bringing money to your city.
He in
Especially,
Santa Monica right now talking about I like the pier, but I like to expand it. I will fund it all if you let me. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
This will bring XYZ revenue, and all I would want is 2% a year back, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no telling, bro.
yep.
But I
So
mean, but not only that, it was ordered to it, but by him having his hand in WWE, right? That shit, it was like, damn, that's where he got this shit from. I don't know if y'all ever watched the Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame before, right? And I was like, this setup is familiar. And then, like, what he did was when he did that shit today, it was character building. Everybody had adequate time to shine.
yep.
Nobody was rushed. Everybody got a face off. You don't get that shit from nobody. Everybody had a face off.
Even
Everybody was
yeah,
amped.
he even had time for everybody to be shown shadow box in the ring. Some guys
Yeah.
admit everybody. Hey, he's not a stone left unturned, bro. Look at it like this: if I get an upset, you feel me? Out of
Mm-hmm.
any of these fights, if anybody wins, I can use this and promote everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
go,
A
whoever
former
lose,
fighter, as a former fighter, ain't nothing worse than coming into a city knowing that you the underdog and they treating the other guy way better than you.
right,
It's pretty much equal attention.
right.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is. That's what I'm saying. And also by character building, this is why UFC be winning, WWE winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over here, they like number one over football, right?
Mm-hmm.
WWE making the most money
Yep.
because of character building. Your favorite wrestler could lose all week, and you still go follow your favorite wrestler,
Yep.
even though you know it ain't real. The same thing with UFC. You see what I'm saying? Character building. You letting people get familiar. You see what I'm saying? You're not putting them. And also, it was a plus that he didn't go to Vegas, bro. He put them in a place where people live,
Mm-hmm.
like live, where it's not really a tourist attraction like that. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
tourist attraction, Santa Monica. But what I'm saying is, these guys were touchable.
Man, half of Inglewood was probably there, man. All of LA was there. They like
Yeah, that shit is tough.
Venice was
So,
there. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah.
so if Ryo lose or whoever lose, guess what? They still gonna be able to come fight.
Mm-hmm.
And people, guess what? People gonna say, "Oh, I remember he fought Pitbull, didn't he?" Yeah, he building fans,
Yep.
not just for the fighter, but for his brand.
Yep. Yep.
People love they favorite wrestler, but they love what? WWE.
And even if the way he's building them is he's making these guys so familiar that even if they came off a loss, a couple of years down the line, oh man, he fight for Turkey though, bro. Even though he came off a loss, it may be a world beater. And as finicky as boxing fans is, they may even give that guy a chance.
Bro.
They may
I'm
even
trying
team because I just like the way he handled himself.
from a wrestling fan. You know how many times stars have flipped on WWE where they have whole new rosters and all that shit. They do the WWE shakeup where half of them go, they mix them up on SmackDown. I used to hate that shit, but guess what? I kept watching.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like SmackDown at one point in time, but The Rock went there. Guess what I did? I went to SmackDown.
Yep.
See, sometimes it's bigger than the fighter. It's about the brand. That's why
And
branding is so important. See what I'm
just
saying?
throwing a little heel turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, say, for instance, I'm GMT, right? Grown man talk. Everybody named mama could hate my fucking guts. Everybody. But they'll say, but that shit be lit over there though, bro. He be having 9 over there. They be having woo woo. They be having them discussion. But fuck Slick. He be on some bullshit. But that motherfucking show, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker be. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bigger than the person.
Yeah.
Brandon is a
Brand.
motherfucker, bro.
It's a brand. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
bro, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm finna give you the ultimate. Nigga, you know what you rep, right?
Yeah.
The brand is bigger than one person.
Ah. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Just saying, right?
For sure.
That's how it is, man. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. That's some real
Mm-hmm.
shit. Yeah.
And that's how I think. That's why I'm talking about he gay. They didn't even tell Big Baby to shut up, bro.
Nah. I mean,
They
fuck
was gonna
that.
let. What'd you say?
They was like, run it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're gonna let him keep talking until he shut up on his own.
Hey, and speaking of Big Baby, bro, in a weird ass way, I like the way he promotes his fights, bro. I don't want this to be the last of it. You know what I'm saying? Him
Mm,
like taking a picture of Andy Ruiz, like this nigga eating a glizzy, bro.
right, right.
You
That
know what
was
I'm saying?
ignorant, bro.
Classic. Classic. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Now, is he gonna beat Andy Ruiz? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, he did look good today. I ain't gonna lie, no homo, but he looked good, bro.
Yeah, he
He,
did.
he looked in shape, and I've never seen him that in shape.
But another thing though, too, Andy been off 2 years,
Yeah.
and he's been off what 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so he's kind of coming more in shape. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Than Andy.
Yeah.
But watching the motherfucking shadow boxing, Andy got some fast ass hands still.
Fucking right, bro. Fucking
I was
right.
like, God damn.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. Big Baby better watch out because he was talking all that shit, but he wasn't talking no shit for real at Andy Ruiz. He was talking at Jared
Yeah.
Anderson. And see, if I'm Ruiz, I'm sitting there like, bitch,
Yeah.
why you worried about him? You know what I'm saying?
He did that last fight though, because he was busy talking to Joshua
Yep. Yep.
and had
Yes.
Dubois right in front of his face.
Yep. So I'm telling you, you better watch out with that shit. You might have lit a fire under his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? He
But
might go to bed dreaming about you, bro. Like I can't wait to get in the ring with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, fuck all that peace shit. We get
and
this motherfucker.
I seen a video with both of them niggas too. They both look chummy as hell, man. They was like,
Yeah, they friends, bro. They
yeah, like
friends.
they friends. It man, fuck that, man. Until we fight, we not friends, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck on.
Cause I was sitting there looking at Andy's face. His face was like he was just like bro, I can't believe you doing it. But all right, you know what I'm saying? Like I hope he's soaking all that up and take it out on him in the ring. That's what I
Yeah,
hope, bro.
and
Because this is their time.
Miller ain't like a huge puncher like that.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
he
saying?
gas out, bro.
Yeah, and Andy can sneak them fast ass hooks in, man. This is an intriguing fight to me.
Yeah, bro. Andy got a little pop too.
Speaking of that, though, man, next on the list, man, what do you think about Pitbull and Ryo?
Oh my God, Ryo looked it well in shape, bro.
Yeah,
He looked nice for 140. So
yeah,
I hope that translate that he gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? And he do got Robert in his corner. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Um, damn good trainer. You know what I mean? Usually have a good game plan for motherfuckers. I just hope Ryo has a jab and at least a nice 1-2 to keep Pitbull thinking. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because if you don't got that, if you at least got that, Pitbull gonna be all over him.
When I think about
He gonna get
Pitbull,
mauled.
is you need to have a gas tank.
Yeah.
Your gas tank need to be on full, and nigga, you need to have about like 7 or 8 gas cans sitting by the ring or
And
something.
and and, and you got to squeeze that motherfucking until it start coming out.
You know how like when you fill up your car and it's full, and you like
uh,
on and push it, man, a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Your
That
shit got
shit.
over full.
Yep. Yep.
Now I think he's got the punching power. He's
They
got
got a little,
power. He got some decent pop.
but Ryo could be knocked down too.
Yeah. And his Pitbull Cruz, man, he's so that's the thing, man. Like a lot of people are not big on him, but I'm pretty big on him. I just think that the intensity of his attack, bro, he will
Mm-hmm.
give anybody problems, man. Especially if you're not in shape. You don't fight a guy like Pitbull like for a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? You don't fight
Mm-hmm.
like coming off of a layoff and shit. You don't fight a guy like him. You have
Right.
shape.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
Matter of fact, when the last time Ryo fought? Was it
Uh,
Colbert?
yeah. Yeah. It was. Yeah. He slept Colbert.
That's it? That was the last time he fought?
I believe so. I
Mm,
believe so.
I don't know. Nigga,
I'm finna look. I believe that's it though. Let me see. But it's a damn good co-main event though.
mm-hmm.
That's gonna be some exciting shit. And I'm more than my biggest thing. I hope that he don't be on the back foot. See, one thing about Pitbull, you got kind of he's one of the fighters you got to kind of give him what he want because
Mm-hmm.
that's what he not gonna expect. If you stay up on him like he gonna stay up on you and fight inside, you'll have a chance. You know what I'm saying? You and bounce out at times. But if you
It
stay
was
on that back foot, he's stalking your ass.
it was a couple of fighters like that too. Like, remember Antonio Margarito? You take
Yeah,
a
hell
backward
yeah.
step against him, it's like another comic book reference. It's like he was like the juggernaut. The more he built momentum, it was just hard to stop him.
Right.
So a lot of those guys like that, you don't want to take a backward step with them. You want to be able to hit them and hurt them so they can stay in their place. The crazy thing though about Pitbull is I've never seen this nigga take a backward step
Ever.
ever, ever.
Ever, bro. Yeah, last fight was Chris Colbert, man. That was December
December
16th.
6th. What?
16th.
Damn,
That was 2023. Yep. And he
man.
slapped him. Yep.
I don't know.
But like I say, Edwin had knocked his ass out. De Los Santos.
Yeah,
So
he dropped him in that fight too.
yeah.
But he got up and what? Hold on. He got dropped, and then De Los Santos dropped him. No, he got dropped, and then he dropped De Los Santos, and then De Los Santos ended up like just
Knock him
coming.
out.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
yeah,
I
so we
don't
gonna
know.
see how this is. But if he's smart, he gonna have to trade a bit with that boy. Like you know what I'm saying, turn to a little bit of inside game. Cause that's all Pitbull be wanting.
Yeah,
If you know what I'm saying. But if you constantly letting that man chase you around like that, you are spending your energy, and it's like you gonna end up being in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's just gonna keep coming. At some
it ta-
point, you got to stand there and fight.
it takes a motherfucker that's gonna stand there and fight. If you
Hmm.
get tired, you lean on him.
Right.
Now you gonna hold me up.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean? Referee say break, get right back to it. Bing, pop, beep, 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 beep. Lean
Yep.
on him. You
Yep.
gotta be Vitaly Klitschko when you fight him.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You gotta be able to rest when you get it. Beep, pop, beep, beep, beep. But
Mm-hmm.
you can't be scared to go in the fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you beat a guy like that. Like your boy, remember Nate Campbell versus Baby Bull Diaz.
Right.
Baby Bull Diaz was a damn good inside fighter. Nate
Yeah,
Campbell
he
said,
will.
"Fuck you, I'm going right there, nigga. I'm meeting you right in the middle of the ring, and
Beat
I'm
him up.
getting your motherfucking ass."
Beat him up. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this anymore. I don't think. No, he said I don't think I'm supposed to be getting hit like this.
Oh, Nate was like, "Good, bitch. I ain't gotta look for you. Come on."
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious, bro. That nigga said, I'll never forget that. I was like, did he really just say that, bro?
Yeah,
Wow.
I won
And
some money off of Nate that night too. I was like, Nate about to beat his ass. You know,
man.
I was like, man, Nate about to outbox this boy. No, he didn't. But I still won that money though, nigga.
Right, right.
Outbox it, he beat his ass up.
Bro, that shit was wild, bro. That shit was wild. But yeah, Turkey on world domination, Turkey on a mission, bro. And he's showing his ass. It's a lot of haters out here already, but I'm gonna tell you like this. It's one
Not
thing
that
to
they
hate.
for coming to the stage, man. It's the motherfucking homie, the one and only. If you don't get your goofy ass in this motherfucker,
What it do? What it do?
Yo, yo, what up, though?
Yes, sir.
What's good, fellas? Yeah, man, I feel like I just been MIA.
yeah, man, what's up with you, bro?
Bruh, I'm in on some old man shit here recently, bruh.
Oh
Going
my,
to bed early and waking up early, bro.
Taking naps and shit.
to that old ass
Taking that
Chevy,
shit.
that old ass Chevy that need to warm up first. It'll take you where you gotta go, but I just gotta warm up first.
Hey, man, you got to warm this old 83 up, man. This old 83. You feel me?
Real
Got plenty
shit.
of miles. What's going on,
Hell
though,
no.
man? God
Man,
damn, it feel
hold
good to
on
see
with
you.
both hands tight, bro. What you up to, bro?
I can't call it, man. Excited about Saturday, bro. Excited about Saturday, and doing a lot of arguing in these comment section with some of these people trying to defend this boy beating up girls, man. You'll be surprised to see how many people who are defending that shit. And now they look like they appear to be trying to dig up like old pictures of him as supposed to be a young girl or something.
Nah, man. You ain't
Yeah,
nah.
yeah, man.
Listen,
It's
No,
bad, bro.
no,
listen, y'all want to hear my
no.
spiel? This is my spiel. Okay. When we was in motherfucking elementary school, bro, we was playing kickball. It was that one dude, you know what I'm saying, playing jump rope and shit with the girls. Then we moved on to middle school, right? You know what I'm saying? And the dude came to school dressed like a motherfucking figure skater. We didn't beat him up. We wasn't bashing him, but we cracked jokes on him, right? And what that nigga,
Facts.
he went and told, and we ended up in ISS and all that other shit, right? Am I
Facts.
lying?
It's
Nah,
real
you ain't
shit.
lying.
This
Then
is real
fast
shit.
forward it, right? You become an adult, young adult, and that nigga do your girl hair. And you be like, man, I think dude he a bitch ass nigga.
But
Leave sexuality out of it. We say he a bitch ass nigga. Cause we grew up with him. He was a boy first.
yeah,
Right.
You feel me? He didn't tattletale on us and all this other shit. And we said he's a bitch ass nigga.
right.
Don't do that. He's really a woman and all this other shit. And what you do, you made excuses for him, women. You really did. Oh my
Yep.
God, he's sensitive. He's really a woman. He has a right to do this, that, and the third. All that shit was good, bitch, until you got him in the ring with you. Now, now you want to
That's
call one of
facts.
your brothers.
Yeah.
That's facts.
No,
Yeah,
that's
man.
facts, bro. That's
Yeah.
facts. They campaigned for it. Didn't realize it was being used, and now look what happened. It's turning on their ass,
And this
bro.
this majority of the girls will stand up for a punk, man. Most of
Yeah,
them will.
100%,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Boy,
Yeah.
boy.
100%. They'll sit there and campaign. Y'all just mean why he can't be live his truth. What you mean
Yeah.
live his
Type
truth?
shit.
Truth of the matter is he got dick and two balls. That's the goddamn truth.
He got an X and a Y chromosome, baby. That's all
Right,
that
bro.
matters.
You can't. Man, I had to tell this bro one time, man. I said, dog, I'm gonna get the most scenario you can't get out of. Okay, what? I said, say one of them would die in a house fire, burnt him to a crisp, and they take his DNA, and his DNA come back. What is he gonna say he is?
A damn boy.
You see, it's not about no. Shut your ass up.
See,
You can't.
this
You
goes
can't change no DNA, bro. That's who he is. That's
this
that.
goes
that
to
he,
show you society then bit out way more than what the fuck it can chew. Where you made feelings over fact. And
Yeah.
truth should always the truth will set you free.
hold
And the
on, hold on.
truth should always what's that, bro?
That feeling shit.
Mm-mm.
That's me. These dudes today with that shit, they ride with that. See, that's the part where I blame men on that shit that I feel. And then, man, man, fuck it, I let it go. No, fuck all that. Open your mouth, nigga. You know what's right and what's wrong. You and your old lady gonna always get along, but you the man. Hey, that shit ain't cool, bro. Don't do that shit no more. That's me. I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck what you feel. A murder feel like a murderer
You had
feel
a
like.
father in the household, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Men
saying
knew
though. But like these cats
who
ain't
had-
got that. But like, still, there ain't no reason, bro, to understand where your ground is, bro.
yeah, but
Yeah.
men who fathers, we hit different, bro.
You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying? You can't sit there and so a murderer just supposed to he feel like I feel like I want to kill today because
Yeah.
he feel like they make it right. Fuck
Hell
no,
nah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
But see, their defense is that they ain't breaking no laws.
no,
You
they
know what
breaking
I'm
a ton of laws, bro. A ton of laws. It's called unwritten laws, bro. You can't
Yeah.
make me call you something that you not.
Yeah, you can't force me to live in fantasy land with you. You know what
You
I mean? At
can't.
the end of the day.
We was taught if you can't dish it, if you could dish it, you better be sure to take it.
Facts.
How dare you talk about me as
know
a straight
this-
man,
oh,
but I
bro.
can't talk about you. If I talk about you, I get in trouble. But
Man,
you can
you
say
know that,
whatever fuck you want to say about me.
You know
Fuck
what
all
pissed
that,
me
bro.
off though, fellas? The fact that look at the way this country is structured. And everybody who's outside the country, just bear with us. You know what I'm saying in the chat. But the way the country is structured now is you have the red pill versus the blue pill.
They want that.
Meanwhile, right? Men and women are arguing against each other. Meanwhile, people with the alphabet community, the gays, the LGBT, whatever the fuck, they get legislation. And you know what makes it a more of a slap on the face as a black man? I'm keeping it a buck. They're piggybacking off of the same legislation that we had at the civil rights bill
Yeah,
that Martin Luther King made for us and
yeah. They
all the other
amended it
that's what
to
they
it.
calling it. They calling it
Yeah,
civil
they
rights.
amended it to it.
and
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah.
ultimate slap in the face for a heterosexual African American male. I'm
yeah,
just
Yeah.
saying, slap in the face.
yeah.
And that
100%.
agenda has become way bigger than the civil rights ever will be. Is this
Yeah.
gay wave is crazy. But what's interesting to me though is just last year they said that this same dude, Amani Khalif, failed the test where it tests your testosterone levels. I don't know if you guys covered this yet.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't did a
Uh,
video, but yeah, I read about it.
yeah, and the testosterone levels was just too high last year, but somehow it came in under right in time for the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? And was allowed to compete. And see, for me, it's like this: if you know you a dude, you have to feel a certain way when you climbing in between them ropes, and you know on the other side is a true female, right? Like when
Mhm.
when this dude Khalif climbed into that ring, he knew on the other side of that ring, it's a fucking female, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You
God
better
damn it.
do
You know
all
what I'm
your
saying?
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
It's
you
more.
even gonna feel good climbing in the ring with a female, bro?
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
get it.
lie, man. That kind of hurt my feelings, bro. See that girl quit like that, bro.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
did.
saying? And broke down crying like that. Like, and dude thought that was cool, bro. I was like, I wish he
Images
had
is
brothers there or
powerful,
something.
bro. And I'm so
Yeah.
glad it's happening on this world stage at the Olympics because we've seen these
Well,
headlines. These
we gotta,
headlines,
yeah, but we gotta
have
rewind this.
become.
We
What's
gotta
that?
rewind this. This was already. This is staged, bro. Like, not staged like it ain't real. If you watch the intro to the Olympics, what was
Yeah.
all in the Olympics? The what was the theme of the Olympics? The intro to the Olympics. You didn't see it?
Oh, I ain't been watching this shit.
Oh man, the whole intro was gay people.
Yep.
It was
Oh, for real?
transgenders, half naked fat people, all that shit, bro.
Yep.
All around the Olympic symbol and everything, bro. They made it look like the Garden of Eden, bro, of transgenders. So this was already pre-notion. They knew, so that's why that was included. I swear to God, look it up, bro. They had them painted like blue, pink,
believe
purple
you.
people, and it was crazy. From when I saw, I said, "What the fuck going on, bro? This is the Olympics, bro. What that got to do with any damn thing?"
Dang,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then this pops up, and it's like, "Oh, okay. So we gonna make this about them." Like, no, that's not life, bro. These are people who work hard that want to accomplish something. You know, that's really, and to want to do it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's truly for your country, but it's really for yourself. It's something that you really, really want to do.
Yo,
You want to
know how
accomplish this
hard
goal.
it is to compete
Qualify.
on the Olympic levels.
Yeah.
Hey, let me
This
ask y'all a
girl been
question
taking
though.
punches her whole life, basically.
Let me
Right.
ask you a question though.
She can remember.
They testing testosterone levels, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So are they taking some kind of testosterone inhibitor? Because that shit would be illegal.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
Hormone pills. They're
Yeah,
taking
hormone pills.
which
See, that's
estimates
illegal, bro.
testosterone.
That's illegal.
Yeah,
That's
hormones, but they do give you that though. They supposed to give you when they supposed to be, that's the ones that's converting over.
Well,
Yeah, that's
You know, go get
bullshit.
they go get their penis cut off and stuff, and then they take the
Nah,
pills
you
that
ain't
lower
gotta
their
have your penis
testosterone.
cut off to take
No,
the
no,
hormone
no, no,
pill.
not for boxing. I'm talking about the people who cross, like, do the full deal. They go get
I'm
the
saying
bottom
every
shit.
male who's banned for
Oh.
taking testosterone, then you need to ban them. They're not physically fit because they're taking a testosterone inhibitor.
Right.
You feel me? Let Mother
Yeah.
Nature. See, the Olympics is a thing of natural talent. Jesse Owens, fucking Maurice Green, all
Right.
these mother is natural talent. You're clean, you're natural, and you're coming the way God made you. And we're trying to see who is the best physical specimen.
Right.
No inhibitors, no nothing. But this motherfucker's clearly on inhibitors. That's just not
Yeah.
cool, bro.
It ain't cool just to be in the
Yeah.
ring, period, with no female.
Period, man.
And they should boycott. All the women should boycott it. If you in the bracket and you got to fight one of them dudes, man, look.
Here's
that.
my thing. Why can't they just have their own shit?
That's what it should, like the Special
Transgender
Olympics.
versus transgender.
Yeah,
I'm cool with
Special
that.
Olympics got it.
I would probably watch that shit. You
Bro,
know what I'm saying?
when I saw that, that's what I felt like. It felt like they put somebody from the Special Olympics in the ring with somebody who able-bodied and let them beat
But
them up.
yeah, it's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's a mismatch.
That shit was not
But
cool, bro.
just like the Special Olympics got their own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why you
let them
just
have
can't
their
have
own.
a
Motherfucker with-
transgender? You know what I
Motherfucker
mean?
with crutches on and shit is fighting a world premier athlete and shit.
Right, you hear me? Like,
Nigga got Down syndrome and shit. Blood, no disrespect, but blood, that's like him downstairs.
You feel? Yeah, him downstairs.
You know what I mean? But that shit crazy, bro. But they definitely should have their own thing. But it's all about this. I don't like that woke shit. I don't use that. It's just inclusiveness. You see what I'm saying? When
Yeah, that's
we
what
was
I'm
taught
saying.
when we came up in school, you was taught everybody not gonna like you.
Hold on,
Right.
fellas, just a
And,
moment.
yeah, and you get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Why
Look
would
at my
it's
shirt?
like
You
this?
see what my shirt say?
Yeah, I'm not for everyone. Right, exactly.
I'm
so
not
like,
for everyone.
why would Slick go to a gay bar knowing I'm not gay? Does that make sense? Or should I be able to go in there and say,
Exactly.
should I
Nah.
go in there and say, as soon as I sit at the bar, give me a beer, somebody hit on me, I'm like, hey nigga, I ain't gay. They gonna say, what the fuck you in here for, right?
Word.
But am I supposed to say, well, that don't mean shit? just because I'm in a gay bar doesn't make me gay. It might just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so what makes it okay for the transgender group just say, well, I should be able to do what I want. I should be no,
Nah,
that's not
don't
how
work that
society
way.
works out here, bro. I don't care
Like I
where it
said,
is,
man.
and that's for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a line drawn in the sand, man. It's a line drawn in the sand, and we got to protect that line, the integrity of that line at all costs. And again, that's why I'm glad it's happening on such a big stage, because again, we've seen these headlines throughout the country, right here in America, where they've allowed these high school students who
Oh
were
my
so-called
God, bro.
transgender to compete versus females.
Basketball,
You know what I
wrestling.
mean? All this shit. So but I think now that it's on a world stage where like this backlash, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful for everybody who's created a video about it, because it's going to bring some awareness, man. And I think that's going to be what, the solution is, to have them to fight each other and stay the fuck out of rings with female. And then look, it's obvious in the goddamn fights.
Right.
Yep. I can see if it just wasn't blatantly obvious, bro. It's obvious.
You can see as soon as they stand up in there, you like, damn, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, bro, I wouldn't even be mad if they say, well, you still got a set of balls, bro. Yeah. You can join the men. You can fight them. You get what I'm saying?
Balls,
you gotta fight them.
Balls or no balls.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
If you were biologically born a man.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just trying to be funny though.
You are a man.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's just dead wrong.
Man, man. It was on TikTok, right? And it was some TV show. I never watched it before, but it was like a medical TV show. And they was arguing over whether this transgender person was a male or a female. And they had medical problems, and they kept on giving them tests and tests and tests and tests. And at the end of it, the transgender person had testicular cancer. And they was like, so is he a male or a female now? You know what I'm saying? And that was the point. You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely.
God don't make no mistakes. That's just the way I was raised. God doesn't make no mistakes. So if you born a male, you born a male. It is what it is. Get over it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Shit. But the thing is, it come from home too. You got motherfuckers sitting there just letting a 3-year-old tell you what they want to do.
Shout out to Mark Wayne, man. He said this shit's out of control, but it's gonna be hard to put a genie in a bottle. Hopefully, man,
back in the
proper
bottle.
exposure,
yeah,
and the proper putting this shit on notice. Like, hey, bro. It's either going to take them boycotting or one of these natural born females getting hurt bad.
No, I'm telling you, this is all it's going is every time something like this hits the world stage, it's different. And once you stir up enough white folk, man, but some shit, you're going to get some results, nigga. This is probably it. Like, because, bro, you got to, since yesterday, man, I don't know how many Jones the lady said, but this one particular situation, especially with that image of the girl who lost within the 46 seconds and just kind of dropped to her knees, that image, I think it was like over 10 billion retweets and reposts. Yeah, bro, it's huge. So you stir up enough white folks in this country, you're gonna get some change. This is where they fucked up at.
That you talked about this, because that be careful what you ask for in parentheses. I was gonna touch on this subject, but good shit though, because I just think, bro, like it's just not fair to a woman. And had that, I'm sorry, YouTube land, but had that been my sister who was boxing, and that happened to her, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to see blood in the parking lot. And I don't feel like I'm hitting a woman. If he got the same thing I got. I'm just saying.
A lot of people feel that way, bro. And here's the thing. Again, when you really, really look at it, this is the fucked up part now. This is the real fucked up part. Again, you got a girl who has probably been boxing since she was mad young, who positioned herself to be able to compete in the Olympics. Takes a lot to get there, bro.
Oh man.
You feel a shot from a dude, you immediately know that, hey, this is something different. I ain't never felt the entire time I've been boxing all of my fucking life.
Yep.
You
Yep.
immediately sense that shit. You know what I mean? And that
Yeah.
shit was on the world stage for everybody to see, man.
And
That's
you
different.
sparred before, right? And you know the
Absolutely.
of sparring a
Several
guy
times.
and then sparring a puncher, and you be like, ooh, this shit, whoa, ooh.
No, it's
Facts.
different.
It's different, man. It's
different.
different when you get in there with a nigga who can really crack.
It,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
point blank with a female right now. You know,
because you
we
probably a woman
with
that
my
can,
wife. You all got wives. As a man, we scrap. I might punch y'all, and you may not even bruise up. You can go thump your wife in her face right now.
yep.
Just thump
Should
her.
be looking like the episode of Martin.
Swear to God,
Yep.
Facts.
they not built to take that punishment. They never was built to take that punishment.
Yep.
Facts. And when you in there with somebody, like even in sparring, that will let you know whether you built for this sport once you get in there with somebody who can crack. I'm telling you, bro, some of them shots, man, is eye openers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Especially when you get hit right.
Coming to the stage.
Dare we say his?
Alright.
Should we say his name one more time, man? 913. What was his name?
What's that?
Wine Baby Bull Diaz.
Yep.
I don't think I should be getting hit like this.
Yeah.
Is that Mark Wynn? Oh shit!
Big Mark.
Get him, Mark. Get him.
Gosh
Get him.
almighty.
Get him.
My
Hello,
guy
hello,
from
how you
down
going?
under.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Righto. I've got to pull 913 up. For a start, my name is Mark Wynn, not Wayne.
My
There
bad.
we
brother.
go.
That triggered me a minute ago.
Oh shit. Yeah, good.
See,
My bad.
Mark ready to spar. He ready to spar right now.
That's all good. I've been popping that my whole life, but that's all good. Yeah. I just wanted to. Can we go back to what the headline said, or for the video about
Yeah.
Turkey?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
I think it's a good thing. Well, at the moment he's doing good things. Because I just don't like the way these other promoters. Well, is Turkey a promoter though? That's another thing. I said that on the comment yesterday. I think he's more like a facilitator, but yeah, I just don't like the way PBC particularly do things. I mean, if you just take Zoo for a fucking example. You know, they're too prone to coming up with an excuse to pull people out, like saying, "Well, just tell them you're injured." You know, you had Zoo versus Charlo. Charlo gets injured,
Yep.
and then re-injured, and then you had Zoo versus Ortiz, and I don't think they were happy that both them fighters were going to be on Turkey's card. So all of a sudden, it's Tim. Just tell them you're not healed yet. You know,
Right.
and
Yeah,
then
something political. Something political.
that's it. And then you got then Lubin. You know, all of a sudden he's not fit to fight, and these are all PBC fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I think, and because of that, because Tim's mob tried to line up the Lubin fight without PBC, I think PBC annoyed at that, and now Tim's struggling to get a fight.
That's the
Yeah.
PBC medical program, bro.
Yeah. I think Tim went against the grain though. He was supposed to wait it out to get Earl. See,
Exactly.
I think that was a
that's
setup.
probably-
Because if you
yeah.
think about it, now all of a sudden he healed up, he could have a fight. He
Yeah,
was
that's
supposed to
right.
be,
They
he was supposed to be
obviously
hurt. Remember that? He couldn't fight the XYZ time. Now all of a sudden now he can have a fight.
That's exactly right. That seemed dodgy to me too. But they've obviously told PBC have told Tim he has to sit down, but Tim not like that. He wants to fight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he was supposed to sit down, wait it out, and remember because that's why he won't fight. Oh, we can't fight. I can't hit because my head it's not
Yeah,
fully
that's right.
healed. Had T.O. hot on this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? How long your head got to? But then out the blue, I can
Yeah.
fight. You know what I'm saying? I can fight now.
But this goes on all the time with this PBC mob.
Yeah.
Always. It went,
I mean,
Yeah.
they're not the only ones. What's the other? Is it Top Rank that all of a sudden, if you don't do what they're saying, you pop dirty?
Oh no, that's not
That's
top
the
rank. That's
zone.
that's
That's the
match
zone.
room.
Matchroom, sorry. Yeah. I knew it was
Matchroom.
one of them. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like the way these other mobs are moving, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's almost
Bob
like
more dirty than that.
PBC do their best to keep their fighters at one fight a year, bro. That's what it
Yep.
seemed like.
Mhm.
Because
Exactly. Then Tim not like that.
no, he's not. He was
lead-
the most active star in boxing to me. the most active. Now all of a sudden you've had one fight this year. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I completely agree, Mark, man.
And then they've thrown Spence in when Fundora took Zoo, and now all of a sudden he's not ready to fight. You know, I mean, are they just stalling? I think they're just stalling so that so Bud's, you know, they're trying to block Bud. I think, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the Black Bud would be let Earl fight Fundora, but I think Earl truly just ain't got no trainer. He ain't nowhere near shape. He said out his own mouth, November or January now.
Yeah, but then why stick him in the ring?
Earl,
They might as well let him in.
Fundora
They
and
need to let
Bud
him and
both-
Tim Zoo.
Well, Fundora and Spence both PBC fighters anyway, so either way they both got the belt to block
Right.
Bud.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You know, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the grand
stalling.
scheme
They're
of
trying
things
to
is
stall
with
it. You know, they're trying to push it out. Is what I'm trying to say. You know,
Yeah,
the longer you keep pushing it out, the older Bud's getting.
yeah, that's true.
True.
That's true.
I think Fundora needs to say, you know what, speak up for himself. Hey, dog, look, put me in there with Tim again, man. Fuck it, because he go to have Fundora wait out be that young and wait out, boy. He is gonna lose, and that might be Earl playing. Put him on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what I'm hoping, bro? Hopefully, really, really soon. And I mean, when I say soon, I mean real soon. PBC jumps on board with Turki Alalshikh, man, and you start to get all of these guys, you know, active and on some cards, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
August
really
3rd.
hope that that's the situation.
I think it's a test run August 3rd. That's what I really think it is.
Yeah.
We'll see how
But
it
you know,
is.
PBC still haven't inked that partnership deal like everybody else.
Yeah.
Turki Alalshikh.
I think it's a trial run. They even letting it be on Amazon Prime. You can get the fight on Amazon Prime too.
Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for real? They went on in.
Yeah, it was in the background.
Bud
If you
fight.
watch the thing, the thing today. Look on the back banners. It's the Amazon Prime.
See Amazon. Oh, see, that's dope. So that's an indication that, you know,
Right.
more than
I think
likely
it's a
they will
test.
fall in line.
Yeah.
How many PBC fighters are on this card this weekend?
Shit, Ryo, Pitbull. He got the co-main event.
As well. Okay.
Andy Ruiz.
Yep.
And
Miller-
Big
Miller's-
Baby.
Right?
Miller, Big Baby.
Miller.
He got two cards there.
Yeah.
Goddamn me,
fighters on his card.
Morel Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. David Morrell. He's a PBC fighter.
He got
What's the
some
dude
people
named
on here.
Steve something? I think he's a PBC fighter too.
Yeah. Oh, that's Bud homeboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He a PBC fighter still.
So
this makes no sense. Then
Talking
why
about
pull?
Stoko Nelson.
But why do they pull Ortiz
Ain't he
and Zoo
PBC?
out of it?
Or is he top ranked?
I think he's top ranked, bro.
He might be top ranked.
But they pulled the best fight out of the whole card, Zoo and Ortiz.
yeah.
You ain't lying.
Man, that was a
you
hell
ain't
of a
lying.
selling point for this fight too. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But see, again, I still believe that was strategic. I felt like they was like, damn, we overplayed our hand. We gave them too much.
Gave them too much. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't give them that because we can probably do decent number or at least decent viewerships with that fight alone.
Yeah.
They carry the fight over to Amazon and make a killing off of that just on some independent shit.
Right.
Absolutely. Like Oscar and Al can work together for that one without Turki Alalshikh type shit.
Yeah. And right now, PBC back is up against the wall, man. You got to remember that the money's thin. So pretty much one project is financing the next project.
Right.
So you got to scrape the bottom of the barrel just to get a show. You know what I mean? That money ain't there now.
I think Al want a deal like Bob got. So you got Golden Boy who's just signed with him.
Yeah.
Bob gave him 12 fights.
12 fights.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be on the zone, and he still satisfied his ESPN contract because they'll be showing on ESPN Plus.
I mean, 12 dates for PBC right now would be amazing. That can get a lot of guys some really good work, and then you have some guys you can put at least 3 times in that little cycle. That you know what I mean, those 12 cards.
Now, but them 12 cards supposed to come without headache. So they supposed to be approved by him. The matchups. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wants to be treated like an ESPN. If I say, hey, I want XYZ fight, ESPN can say, no, we don't want that fight. He has that say so in those 12 fights.
Yeah.
He the power to veto pretty much. He can veto.
Damn
Yeah.
right. He paying
Now,
for it.
I don't know
As
how
he
I
should.
won't want to go for that though. But I think Al at least just want a minimum. Like I ain't just finna sign to you, dude. Like De La Hoya did.
Yeah, but humble
Man,
yourself.
I think De La Hoya was the smartest. Fuck
Well,
it.
you got-
I'm just
nah.
gonna sign to you.
You got to think about it like this. De La Hoya always been the feeder fish bunch. De La Hoya made Mayweather famous. Nobody ever realizes it.
Realize,
but he
yeah,
made
fact.
he made that man famous, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And so on and so forth. He's good for feeding his stable
to.
to whoever got the biggest bid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Half the
After Al Heyman and Bob
stable-
Arum, it's Oscar to me. Bottom line.
Look at what Devin. That made Devin name though. He beat
Yeah.
all them blues up.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the deal Oscar did, because shit, Oscar can see where this shit is going, and I think it's gonna stay this way. Because again, they got trillions of dollars at their disposal. This shit is peanuts, man. It's peanuts.
It's peanuts, bro. But like I said, we seen this where it started.
Before,
Don King. We didn't see it go. We didn't see it with Al. And at some point, I'm not saying this man is. I'm not saying he has an ill intent. But at some point, you're going to pour dollars to start a good business like your restaurant. You start a restaurant, you want the top of the line stuff. You project that I ain't really going to make no profit for a year and a half or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because you're pouring all this money to build a following. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to build the brand, right? I think that's what he's doing because you're starting to see more talks of tournaments now. See what I'm saying? He wants tournaments and stuff. He wants things like that. So I could see the money dwindling down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, where it's going to become more deserving. And that's going to be more motivation because think about it. I can't keep giving fucking Deontay Wilder $20 million for losing, bro. I just can't do that. Now, they talking about putting him in Bridgerweight, right, and be king at Bridgerweight, which would be nice. And he would fuck around. And guess who? And I swear to God, I was telling Nine. Well, didn't you send me that article?
Yeah.
It was like I was just saying that. We was talking about Deontay Wilder. I said he'll thrive at Bridgerweight. But guess who partnered up with Riyadh season? The WBC. Who promotes Bridgerweight? WBC. They've been trying to get Bridgerweight off the ground for the past, 3 years? They didn't have a champion there. They ain't fight no motherfucking body.
Longer than that.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, he got his hands and stuff. I just think at a certain point, the money is going to slow down, but it's not going to slow down to a point like what you would make a top rank. Or what you would make with Al. I'm just saying these giant paydays that he giving out like this, it's not gonna be like that.
It ain't gonna be
Well, those giant paydays are reserved for the huge superstars, bro. That's it. The rest of these niggas ain't gonna get nothing like that.
You gotta think like this. Deontay Wilder was not worth $20 million. He wasn't.
But he was a huge superstar in the sport, though.
Yeah. But he wasn't it though. You know what I'm saying?
He was damaged goods.
He was a name.
Well, he was a name. But that's my point though.
Turkey's
throw the money, build a brand, throw the money in it. You see what I'm saying? Well, you can't tell me no. And how this is working, the way I see it, we just did a whole breakdown on it. The way I said it, he's getting his hands in everything, partnering up, buddy with everybody to the point where you're not gonna be able to deny him nowhere. Like I just like I've been telling you, I've been detective work on this shit like a motherfucker. At the end of the day, the man that made his way in Vegas. They don't want him in Vegas. Vegas gonna be his nemesis, but he already there. Guess who promoted the UFC card at the Sphere? Who fit the bill for the Sphere?
Riyadh season. Yeah.
The people, the guys who own the strip has no association with the Sphere. So he done found this way in. This is the new hottest thing ever.
Hey man, money talk, bullshit walk.
That's what I'm saying. So he done found this way in, bro.
Every time,
he
bro.
done found this way in. This dude rented the pier for 3 days, bro.
As long as the bosses in Vegas pockets is getting greased, some shit gonna change.
No, like for instance, sometimes it's not about money. They don't want him to have bail. You got one cat. It's like this. Check this out. It's like one cat taking over everything and having all the say so. When Vegas is a collective, you see what I'm saying? They're a collective. They have a say so. You got Bob. They got relationships with all these different guys, and he could pull strings the way he see fit. De La Hoya probably got to fuck with Lou DiBella, Bob. This that they can still pull strings, but you get Sheik. Now everybody got to deal with one cat, and like I said, he putting the foothold in everything. Everything that man that I done found that he touching, it ain't bullshit. It's major.
Yeah.
So remember he made the tweet. The sanctioned bodies is messing up the fight. They pulling belts. They stripping people at the wrong time. This is at the top of my list. This has to be corrected. Now look.
I listen, I agree with you about one thing. I gotta give you some pushback on one thing. I don't give a damn what nobody say. At the end of the day, it's always about the money. It's always about the money.
But it's also principle. You dealing with OGs that you know how much money they make billions a year. So you talking to a cat
billions more if that motherfucker come.
But I'm just saying though,
to give it to him.
It's hard. It's like okay. It was an old story I worked on with Oprah. When Oprah tried to buy the cable network, and she went to Time Warner, and he went up there, he was gonna shut her down just for asking. He said, "You either set up for these two channels, or I'm just gonna shut you down." Simple as that. Because she seen the thing because she's worth $1 billion. You're not worth nothing when you next to billionaires. We all billionaires.
Yeah,
you got to give me what more in leverage?
He got enough to offer.
Like,
she ain't have enough to offer.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this. I still will have the right to reserve to take it or leave it. For instance, me and you got $1 billion. Me and you got $1 billion, right? And I say I want to buy or I want to do you like, okay, that sounds good. You gonna give me what? Okay, but what do I get out of it? Well, I'm gonna give you $2 billion. Again, what am I gonna get out of it? I can make that in half a year. What more am I getting out of this? It's gotta be something more. It gotta be something at stake. It can't just be money. It gotta be, hey, you not just around this. I got a piece of this Real season. Can I get some stock in it? 4%, 5%, 10%, something? It gotta be worth. It has to be worth. At that point, it's about longevity. It's not about just give me a couple of dollars.
That's what Turkey is proven. You know, these niggas ain't signing these partnerships and these deals for no reason. It's fucking worth it. That's why.
That's promoters.
Whatever business he decides to do past that, he's going to make it worth it. You know what I'm saying? I think he's probably got a smart enough team around him to make sure whoever he's trying to get in bed with or do business with to make it worth it, and that both parties are happy.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I think that's why he tackled the spear, because that way he don't end up looking like a bitch at the end of the moment of it. You get what I'm saying? Because see, you can end up being a bitch like that, where if I start off giving you $2 billion, you think I'm gonna give you $2 billion all the time. Then you can reserve say, well, it was good last time. I want that now. Well, it ain't like that right now. Well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But see, you make a new partnership at a place that ain't never had a major event in there, such as UFC. You see what I'm saying? I get to construct my own type of deal. So at this point, I don't need T-Mobile. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need Michelob. I don't need to talk to Tony and all of them to get dates. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got the spear.
I got the plug now.
I got the plug. So guess who was first at the spear? I was. Who they gonna fuck with? Me before y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to say. And like Nine made an interesting point. He out there in LA, ain't no telling who he talking to, man. He might mess around, really try to make LA a boxing mecca somehow. You know what I'm saying? On his own thing.
Yep. Yeah, I can dig it.
He could be gassing people up in LA.
Fellas.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. But he could be gassing people up in LA like, hey, yeah, this gonna be the new Vegas. We don't know.
You don't know.
Speculation, but we don't know. But salute to you, Mark, man. What say you, bro?
Yeah, I haven't been listening for the last couple of minutes, to be honest. I tried to get my camera working, which I finally did.
Well, congratulations.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my beard to grow long. Like, my shit won't grow that long. It's long, not that long.
It's taking a little while.
Yeah,
but I said I haven't been listening. I'm no good with technology, but I finally figured this out. I tried to do this in Bali when I called into your show, Slick, but
yeah,
I'd had too many beers that day. So.
As DJ said, you was passionate that day.
Yeah.
Holy. Is that my dog? That's my dog, Mark, right there. Hey, Mark, real quick.
Yeah, I got my camera working.
Mark, I want to say thanks, bro. This whole it's probably been like over a year now, bro. I just want to say thanks, man, for all of the support, bro. Thank you so much. Like that shit's from the bottom of the heart, bro.
Real
No,
shit.
no. I
For
enjoy it,
sure.
mate. I enjoy listening to all three of you, and even Punch Drunk
Right on. He said,
Matter
Andy
of fact,
said,
man, where is the homie Punch at tonight?
and
I
DJ.
don't know.
DJ must have picked up a day's work.
He's pulling the heavy tonight. He's
he
pulling the
probably
heavy,
did.
man. Might be sleep.
No, it's daytime here.
Oh
What
yeah,
time is
right.
it?
Right.
What time is it
Yes.
there now?
Oh, at my house it's 10:26 in the morning.
Ah,
Sheesh.
and it's
So
9:26 in the PM here.
Right. So
yeah,
it's like down there a full 24 hours.
Yeah,
12 hours,
12
mate.
hours.
12
Yeah.
hours.
12. Yeah, okay, 12.
But
Damn.
where DJ is, it'd be 12:26
Oh, okay. Okay.
because he's on the other side of the country from me.
Damn.
Wow. But yeah, man.
Damn. But nah, I
Yeah,
Final
we
mean,
thoughts,
we did
fellas.
in the
What do
I
y'all
I,
February event.
say?
I
What do
got one
y'all
more
say
question.
about the Olympics, man? What do y'all final thoughts on the Olympics? The transgender fighting the biological woman. What do y'all say? I guess
They need to
Slick, you could go
cancel it.
first.
Yeah, first I want to give a shout out. I want to say this this is what I wanted to say earlier, but I said I was gonna wait. Shout out to Jake Paul, man, for really trying to hunt that girl down. He gonna get her paid, bro. He gonna put her on a card and get her paid. Bro said he wanted her to be able to show the world that she could fight. So I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That a motherfucker really care that much to go sort her out. Cause nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of hurt my fucking feelings. To see that girl break down like that, knowing she cheated, and nobody not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's dope. And bottom line, bro, like, dog, that's assault, bro. They know when they get in that ring, that's just wrong, bro. That is dead wrong. I feel like the person that orchestrated it and everything, all of them need to go to jail. I feel that it was like just for their own guilty pleasure, just to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that wasn't even cool. That wasn't even cool, bro. And
What
like
do
I
you
said,
say? Oh, you done say?
no, this is my last thing. It's just a shame that you can go to jail for hitting a dog, 5 years, killing a dog, and get 5 years, and that shit just gets escaped by like it's nothing.
Yeah, man. What say you, Mark?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Don't get me started on this transgender bullshit. Fucking
Man,
hell.
go ahead, bro. Shit, I don't care. My channel's small. I don't give a fuck if they
He's stupid, bro.
block me, nigga. I just go on one of the other homies' channels. I don't care.
Yeah, no, it drives me insane. We got the same bullshit going on here as you do in America, I guess. But
Oh wow.
yeah, it's crazy. But we've even got blokes. There was one bloke that was 6'2", decided to grow his hair long and wanted to play AFL, women's AFL, and they let him for a while
Wow.
till he hurt a couple of girls, and then all of a sudden, no, you can't play anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. It all started with that same-sex marriage fucking bullshit. That's what I
That's
said.
what
I said,
started it.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you open the door to this shit, it's going to get wild, and it has got wild ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful what you look for. My wife voted yes for that shit, and she's never stopped copping it since. I tell you,
Word.
So
we
what's
got the
your
vote.
final thoughts, T.O.?
And what was the question again? You say final thoughts on the Olympic shit?
Yeah.
Disgrace, diabolical. I hate the fact that it was even agreed upon for them to do this, and I truly just believe that to let them have their own, part of the Olympics. You know what I mean? Have the transgender segment of the Olympics. But like I said, I'm glad that it's reached this stage, this level, this stage, so the world could see and really take in all of the backlash that it's getting. And again, hopefully it'll change some things. But definitely a part of me feels like it's an injustice, allowing it to be done. And it definitely needs to change.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Second and final question, and I'm gonna get off of here because the wife got some fried chicken today, some baked
Oh
chicken.
shit. Oh shit.
And that shit in there smelling good. She didn't just walk through and gave me the thumbs up, like, "Hey, you ready?" I'm like,
No
"Nah, let
doubt.
me go on and get ready." But the second thing is the thing with Turkey. What do you think the end game for Turki Alalshikh is? If I know everything is speculation, but what do you think his end game is? Fuck it. I'll start with you, Heb.
End game. I think the end game is to get boxing, in its next golden era. And when I really look at everything he's doing, I'm not a hater, man. I'm not opposed to change. I think change is always good, and I'm glad that somebody with the means is willing to get in here and clean this shit up. All right. So for me, all roads point to the next golden era, and I think the end game would be that boxing is left in a better place when Turki Alalshikh's done.
Okay, I could buy that. What's up, Mark? What you say, bro? What you think is Turki Alalshikh's end game, bro?
Oh, I don't know what his end game is, but I hope he's doing good at the moment. But I hope he doesn't turn into another PBC, and if he gets control of everybody and then starts stalling fights out and
Yeah,
the same bullshit that's going on now. So
yeah.
I guess we'll all just have to wait and see. But yeah, hopefully
Absolute power corrupts
he doesn't do
absolutely.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
So,
only fear. If he gets control, he's just going to go back to what PBC are doing. So.
yep. So what say you, Slick?
How long the hero can stay a hero before he becomes a villain?
Amen.
And if he does become the villain, can he be a villain, that type of villain with heart? It's just that he gonna have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, this is gonna get so big, and he's just one person, and to deal with all of those figures, because now they have direct lines. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I can talk Turk, I can talk Turk. So you gotta be ready to deal with all of that, and then you gotta deal with the undercut of, like I said, I feel like the money gonna start slimming down. So like I say, he's starting to talk about tournaments now and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to. He got all these guys. He want to. It's like survival of the fittest. Okay, let's really see who are the cream of the crop. And like Heavy said, let's get them paid the big giant dollars, and then you know what I'm saying. Now we can re-regulate everything. That's gonna cause a bit of a stir, right? He gonna have so many fighters that's gonna be. It's not enough dates the way he rocking. Now if he keep throwing cards like this would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nuts, and I hope he does. But at some point, it's gonna be a promoter that's not gonna be happening no more, or whatever the case may be. I think that was the smartest thing that Bob did. Bob already got in his mind. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna play ball for them right now, but when I want to get up out of this, I can. You know what I mean? So as long as he keep it right and his thoughts is pure and his intentions are pure, I mean, it's all good. But I also think that people just need to take a look further than boxing. He's stepping more into everything else too. So it's more than that. Boxing is like the front. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
get my foot in the door. But he got WWE in his palm of his hand now. He has UFC in the palm of his hand now. And probably other, then he has the Prince's money. Then he got the IPF people. He in charge of their money now. He got a lot of stuff going on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, man, he can just use his power for good instead of evil.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do not join the dark side of the force, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of potential for great things, but then it's a lot of potential for bad things as well. Like, think about it like this. Me personally, I'm kind of a democratic type guy. You know what I mean? I think one guy with the hand on the button, that's not gonna do nobody no good. If we got one guy who's directing everything in boxing, I don't know.
Well,
Because we're humans and humans have favorites.
I'll tell you.
Whenever you clear, humans
Well, he,
have
he
favorites.
he came to the right place. We ain't no different than them. They
But
got
that's what we've been
dictatorship.
screaming for, man. We've been wanting this for so long. We've been wanting one entity when it comes to boxing. It just makes things so much easier. You
I
know what I
think
mean? In my
it
opinion,
should.
this is something that I've been wanting. And real quick to piggyback off of you, 50. If he can continue to pump out great cards like this, bro, it's more than enough great talent out there to do it.
Yeah.
You look at top
Yeah, no
ranks
doubt.
roster. When you look at Golden Boys roster, when you look at PBC's roster, when you even Matchroom, even though I think Matchroom's got like the weakest roster, but when you look at it, there's still some great talent up there. You can mix all of this shit up under one umbrella, bro, and get banging card after banging card. You know what I'm saying? Get Floyd Schofield here, and Andy Cruz here, Keyshawn here, Richardson Hitchens in here, Abdullah Mason here. All of that shit can be done.
Yeah,
Let me
no doubt.
ask you a
One
question.
after another.
Let me ask you a
Yeah, I've
question.
been calling for the same thing.
Hypothetically speaking, guys, hypothetically speaking, what if Al Heyman, of what we know of him now, right? He had the keys and he had everybody independently under him. You think that would be a good thing?
Nope.
No, because he doesn't have the money. She's got the money.
I'm saying if he did, just
Oh, if
his
he had the
temperament
money,
and what we've seen of him, if he had the money and what we've seen of him, do you think that we would still get the good fights?
He
yeah,
had the
I
money
do.
though. No, he had the money. He had more than enough money at one point in time.
We still got fights that didn't happen.
But
Right.
did he
Get
have
Wilder, Joshua.
He
more than
held
enough
he
talent?
milked everybody.
Did he have
Yeah.
more than enough talent at the time?
Yeah, he had
No,
talent. He had fight. He had fights that he could have put. The point is, he had fights that he could have put together that he chose not to. He milked the public for it, and that hindered himself because the people wasn't happy. Nobody was watching them fights on Fox. The fights people wanted, he could have put them together. It was all on PBC, and then you know, NBC dropped him left because nobody was watching it.
Well, after he put those fights together, then what? What I'm saying is now
You
that
gain
you have
revenue.
a plethora of, you know what I mean? Because I just don't think one of these entities have enough talent to continuously bang out great card after great card after great card. I just
No,
don't think so.
I'm
But
saying
I
like
don't. I don't
Yeah,
expect
and
that.
if-
What I'm saying is he squandered what he had though. What I mean is he could have still put out some nice cards, and he chose not to with the money that he had. So how can I trust you with infinite money and infinite boxes with that type of mindset where you
No.
trying to get dollar first is not understanding and putting a good product gonna bring you the dollar? That's what he did.
You basically saying if Al was in the Turki Alalshikh's place, right?
yeah.
Yeah, if I was in the Turki Alalshikh's place, I truly believe we'll get 2023 popping. It'll be 2023 every year. You'll get those caliber fights every year.
You really believe that?
You know, at least, yeah, I do. Because he tried to do it on the back end of Showtime, and he tried to show them, hey, listen, I can put out great cards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he
a
had
lot
to
of in-house fights that he just
that he put together on that card. And he had to do it.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying.
He had to fulfill it in his contract.
But imagine if he's in Turki Alalshikh's shoes and gets to work with everybody.
Right, but I mean, I get that. If he had the money, he had them funds. But he had them funds, and he still chose to cheat the people, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he could put as many fights on.
Turki Alalshikh money, man. You can see $1 billion is not Turki Alalshikh money, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm saying that he had more. He had money to put out fights that we wanted, and he chose not to.
$1 billion.
He chose not
He gave us
to.
a few that we wanted. He gave us a few that we wanted. We can't sit here and say Al never delivered any fights that we wanted.
No, I'm not saying that. But
That's why so many people
would sit
fought
there
with
if he
PBC because they
keep
feel like they
clamoring.
got the best fighters and the best fights.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. For instance, the Earl fight. Earl forced that fight. He wasn't gonna let Earl fight.
That's right.
Yep.
But he did though.
I'm just saying though, but it had to be forced when that should have been made.
But he did though, and it was probably reasons why. You know, financially, he had to look over his shoulder. He ain't got
And how
to do
many
that.
more fights did Charlo had? Charlo
I
could
just
have
don't trust him. I just
The
don't
man
trust him.
fought once in 3 years.
Yeah. And again, all of that has to do with limited funds that maybe he has squandered. But again, it hasn't been the kind of money that Turki Alalshikh has.
No.
He's well on his way to spending $1 billion
He could give us
already.
Charlo Plant right now, and that would make money. But now I don't think so though, because he hasn't struck while the iron is hot. When Plant slapped the shit out of him, he should have been trying to make that fight within the next couple of months.
He probably wanted to, couldn't. Too many obligations.
Hold on, real quick, fellas.
I don't know. I just don't trust him, bro.
And that Charlo,
He didn't got chance after chance, and he would choose to give you mediocre shit. And people be like, why are we not getting this? Why are we not getting that? And he has the longest injured reserve list in boxing history. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I just don't trust him. I'm just basing him off his track record.
And I promise you, this is probably what it is, Mark and Slick. He's got prior obligations that he's still paying. He still owes Mayweather money. If he had that kind of money to clear all of that shit up, I really believe he was trying his best, because who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to give you the best fights? The only reason why we don't get the best fights is strategic because of financial situations, financial obligations. You ain't got the money to do certain things. But when you got the money to fucking do it,
I think it's more of a leverage thing.
I think it's
Everybody
gonna be
wants to
older
have
motherfucker.
leverage over each promotion. I think that everybody wants, I want the championships. I'm not going to let my fighter fight your champion because guess what? Your champion's going to beat my champion and you'll
Oh
have all the
yeah,
belts. I won't have no prestige or nothing like that. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But with that being said, fellas, I have to make it. Man, salute to
yeah,
Mark, big motherfucking TL, slick motherfucking 50, bro. But I
That's
gotta
what it
go.
do.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Thanks,
Holla
fellas.
at y'all, my
All right,
brother,
Mark.
and this
for
YouTube shit.
sure.
And let me know when y'all go live because you know I'm there. All
Bet
right,
No
that.
brother.
doubt, man. Much
All
Holla.
love.
right, y'all.
Yeah.